As we enter the second half of Power Book 4 Force Season 2, we're into episode 6. We see the dead body here of Walter Flynn. Claudia is there, that's her name. I pretty much forgot her name for this entire season until this point, and I just have to say it here, and I have to say it loud. The Flynn family, outside of Walter, and I didn't mind Polly, but I'm not going to pretend, right, that Polly was like the greatest thing since sliced bread. They suck. I actually hate the two children. One's a rat and one gets on like a rat. Claudia, I fucking hate. You did this, da. You did this, da. I don't like this character. Do not like her. And our new love interest is like it's just some out of shape fatty. Oh, I had a crush on you when I was younger. Claudia, right? When they go to like this like strip club later on the episode, it's like verging on like a 10 out of 10 troops, and the woman she's with is like a 4 out of 10. So don't get it. But anyway, R.I.P. Walter Flynn. They're pressing Vic here. What information's Vic going to give them? I'm not too sure what information Vic's going to give them, right? Because at the end of the day, Vic is a jobber. He kind of wants to just bring down Claudia, but they're like, no, you have to get Tommy and CBI as well, and you have to give us his fucking details as well. He's still flirting with the doctor lady. He'll be visited by a ghost at the end of this episode, no doubt. But yeah, R.I.P. to Diamond and Jenard's father this episode. R.I.P. Was sad. Was quite sad. The fact this has happened. Claudia gets protection for the Serbs. The Serbs warn CBI that here, you cannot enter the north. Tommy then goes in, right, and it's like the guy's sitting here having a meal with the Serbs, telling them how it's going to go, and Mirkovic is like, nope, you're not allowed to do that. And then later on the episode, Mirkovic like destroys like one of their locations or whatever, burns a lot of people, and then texts Tommy, this will happen if you come into the north. It's like, hold on, well, why not just kill Tommy? You had him at your restaurant. The invincibility that some characters have got. Because Tommy threatened them, right? And before anyone goes, oh, but Diamond was there too. Diamond did not threaten, right? These guys, the Serbs, he didn't. Tommy actually threatens people to their face. And also, the scene where like Tommy and Diamond are marking out that Walter Flynn's dead, I don't know, it just pissed me off. So yeah, Walter Flynn dead. Massive shootout. Crazy stuff, folks. Crazy stuff. But yeah, at the end of the day, more shit going on this episode, of course. The nurse's like ex-boyfriend, his hands get attacked. So that's why she's freaking out, and Tommy's like, well, what's he getting attacked? What got to do with me? Why can't you see? Jenard, though, he's still about his junky ways, but Diamond promises him a spot in CBI. So yeah, it is quite sad. But at the end of this episode, right, you've got like, what? Jenard's new girlfriend saying, yes, Jenard, you accept that role, and we're going to take apart CBI from within. Like, why? Why? What's brought this on? I need to know what's brought this on, right? I do not grasp it in the slightest. Like, this woman, right, seems like pally with Jenard, like his girlfriend or whatever, and now she wants to bring down Tommy all of a sudden. For like no reason. Don't get it. Kate's back on the drugs, by the way. She's not exactly best pleased with the new plan for DMAC. Whoop-de-doo. You greeting about it. Then we get to the strip club. It looks like Claudia's going to try and, I don't get this relationship between, I mean, it's forced. It's woke. That's why I actually said this spin-off isn't that woke. But to think that Claudia is going out with, like, they want to do a relationship with these two. I mean, this is probably the biggest gap, right, in beauty and looks in a relationship that I've ever possibly ever fucking seen. Because and take out money as well, by the way, because it's not like this woman is absolutely minted with money. So don't grasp it in the slightest. Do not understand it, troops. It's baffling to say the least. But yeah, what's she got to do with that? Who knows? Diamond, boy, he's teaching that kid boxing. His dad comes from, what the fuck's this? What's this guy doing in my house? Get him the fuck out of here. Diamond then follows this guy, watches him like bully his son. He's like, I didn't raise no fucking faggot. So Diamond gives him a beatdown. He's like, if you hate the kid and you don't love your wife, then you fucking leave them, or I will come back and kill you. I was choking him out with one hand. I like Diamond. Diamond's like a hidden gem, and he's like a real life Diamond. I'm not going to pretend that he's like a 10 out of 10 character, but he's like as real as like gangsters get, in my opinion. But yeah, then we get that whole shootout with the Serbs. Everyone's burning. Not good. Tommy's been warned. There's a lot more bodies are coming in at the hospital. Then she's like, "Oh, Tommy, you weren't answering my text. I thought you died. Tommy, you okay?" They make love. Vic's then talking to Gloria in the photo frame, like, "Oh, I did it, Gloria. I'm gonna have to bring Tom Egan down." And like, let's just cast our eyes back to season 1. Gloria actually cheated on Vic with Tommy Egan, and before anyone goes, they were on a break. Tommy actually called him out. He's like, "What, are you into that sort of cuck shit?" You know what? It seems like he is. Vic, I just don't get how he treats Tommy Egan with so much respect. Like, I'm not saying Tommy's ever thrown it up in his face, right, that he slept with Gloria, but at the same time, man, it's pathetic. It really is pathetic. Like, the way Vic, like, this love story they're trying to portray with him and Gloria, it is almost like forced, isn't it, man? It is. And then again, just like fucking Claudia greeting about Vic getting most of the stuff. Vic basically cuts ties with her as well this episode. Do you really care? Do you give a damn? Not really is the answer here. And then Tommy sees a ghost from his past as we end the episode. I recognise the voice straight away. It's Holly. I actually thought Holly was a pretty decent character in the original Par, to say the least. Thought she was, a solid girlfriend of Tommy. I actually thought she would have died when she got shot. And what do you call it? The season 1 finale, wasn't it? Her and Ghost were like on the dance floor, and the bullet went off. Boom, shot. And then she managed to get into surgery and got sorted. Absolutely sorted. Scooby Doo. She was doing no bad, that is for sure, big man. But then what happened, of course, she got choked out by Tommy, and things didn't end too well. So yeah, she basically says that you're going to end up doing to your wee doctor friend here what you did to me, and then she disappears. So what's Tommy going to do? Everyone he loves kind of just dies and disappears, so who knows? But I don't know, man. I think that this season's just not that good. Like, they're killing off a lot of people that, like, Polly and Walter. It's like, I mean, during the fucking mid-season as well, like, was Walter just sitting around waiting for this to happen? Dublin's come knocking, Walter. Jesus fucking Christ. And then, like, Vic snitching. It's like the most pathetic snitch of all time. It's like they had no fucking leverage on him. He literally just walked in. He's like, "Yeah, I'll give you my sister." And they're like, "Yeah, we own you now." It's pathetic. He's just gave them all the leverage they need. If he ever wanted to back out of this, he's not going to back out of it. But the way this is going, I would be shocked if Vic Flynn survives this season, because Tommy, if Parr does one thing right, it's killing snitches, and Tommy will. So aye, guys, leave your thoughts down below. That's it for Power Book 4 Force, Episode 6, Season 2, and I'll give this one a 5 out of 10. Peace.